feet of overhanging limestone, so difficult it has never been conquered.
It's the most perfect piece of rock I've ever seen. It looks impossible.
This is Chris Sharma, the biggest name in climbing.
I've just been climbing my ass off, trying to get that endurance and that power that I need.
He's pioneered the world's hardest, most inspiring routes. And now he's set his sights on the ultimate climb.
You're crazy, dude.
My name's Chris Sharma. I'm from Santa Cruz, California. I've been climbing for like 15 years. I live for climbing. I just get inspired by climbs that are hard and spectacular and beautiful and crying out to be climbed.
Chris Sharma, for the last 10 years, has established himself at the top of the sport of climbing.
Chris Sharma is the biggest name in our sport, and there's a reason for that. He has consistently been able to establish the hardest rock climbs in the world.
I'm always looking for new ways to push it to a next level.
It's really rare to find someone who can see a line that no one has ever climbed before and just have that self-belief that they can do it first.
I feel like I found definitely the next step in the evolution. The hardest, most beautiful thing I've ever tried.
Clark Mountain is a large mountain of limestone rising out of the desert right at the California-Nevada border.
This area is just epic. I mean, this is brutal country.
It's an hour-long four-wheel drive road to get there. It's an hour-long uphill hike.
You have to be in battle mode to want to climb here.
And it feels really wild. When I first saw it from below, I wasn't sure if it was possible. A lot of rock is just totally blank and there's absolutely no way to climb it. So I had to kind of investigate to see if there was actually handholds and if it was possible.
This route that Chris is trying is almost 300 feet long. He's had a special rope made for this thing. It's like you're stacking 2 or 3 or 4 of the hardest routes in the world on top of each other without any rest. The way that it looks, I mean, it looks impossible, you know? It looks impossible.
When my feet leave the ground, it's basically a race against the clock to get to the top. There's a sequence where you take this one-finger pocket. Just to figure out those 2 moves, it took me several days.
This route that Chris is working on up here, there's nothing to compare it to. I mean, I think that it's that far beyond what has ever been done before.
To see if Chris Sharma can conquer the hardest climb of his lifetime, check out the 6-episode First Ascent box set at senderfilms.com.